It's time to get real. It's time to talk about the truth. This one for my fathers. See me, I never seen my father. I don't want to follow the same route as my father. So I want to fix my mistakes. I love my kids. I love my unborn. And I want to do right by them. Listen. I'm tired of feeling like this. I hold a lot in just to keep going. I try to stay focused. No matter what my situation, I'm never hopeless. Yeah, they say people don't wanna hear your pain. They wanna hear about the cars, the clothes, the chains. Well, you gon' hear the real me. My name Brandon, Phenom just a part of me. And I still write my lyrics down. I still take my time, cause I ain't playing around. Cause music is a spirit, and if I don't feel it, you would never hear it, no. I need to call my little girl. I feel so guilty, it makes me wanna earl. Cause if I had it all, I give her the world. And if I could, I'd let my sons hold the world. Yeah, I promise I'ma do better. Cause I wanna be the best, I just can't settle for being a man of broken promise, skipping records. Being a man of broken promise, skipping records. Yeah, I hope that they forgive me. I hope they still believe in me. Yeah, just know that you are on my mind. My inspiration motivate me on my grind. I know I haven't been the best father that I'm supposed to be. I know I have not been there like I'm supposed to. But just know that I love my children. I promise, I really do. Please don't give up on me now, please. I promise I'll always be there. I promise I'll always will care. I promise I'll always be there. I promise. I just wanna get it right. It's about that time I get it right. I got another on the way. A beautiful girl, her name Bre'Nae. I just wanna be the one she look up to. Asking me, daddy, can I read my book to you? Tucking her in when she go to sleep. Daddy, can you crack the door before you leave? Yeah, there's nothing that you scared of. Cause I'm right here with you, give me a big hug. Wanna be her first love, show her how she supposed to be treated like a woman and a queen, and how she supposed to treat a man like a king. But not right now, you know what I mean. Get up in them books, girl, graduate into the world. Promise I would never leave, I'll always be with you, girl. I promise. I promise I'll always be there. 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 always will care. I promise I'll always be there. I promise, 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 I promise I'll always be there. I promise I'll always